Tour guides are the guides who lead their guests through the most interesting parts of the region. It is their task to entertain the visitors to the region and to help them interpret the sites they are visiting.
Moreover, guides have a multitude of options. It can be freelance guide, park guide, museum guide, city guide, adventure guide, step-on guide, historical guide, and such. As a guide, you are not only responsible for your guests, but you also need to consider other stakeholders. This also means that you need to take care about your nature, the environment, or in your surroundings. Presenting the Group 1, we are the City Tourist Guide. Good morning, my dear tourist. I'm Riza, your tour guide for today, and it's my pleasure to be of service to you.
By the way, I would like you to meet our coach captain, Joseph. Say hello to Joseph. Okay, right now I'd like to take some time to inform you about brief safety precautions. Always remember to SMILE. Can I see your smiles? Very good. So SMILE for S, secure your personal belongings. Do not leave your things unattended. For letter M, make sure you are with the group. If you want to leave the group, kindly inform me or the other tour guides before doing so. For letter I, interact with the locals and the culture, of course. So every time we move to another destination, you are given a time that you shall be able to talk with the people and explore the place, of course. And for letter L, leave the place clean as it is. And for E, enjoy the tour.
Time check, it is now 9 o'clock a.m. We will be arriving at our first destination and first city 30 minutes from now. With regards to our rules and regulation, first, smoking is strongly prohibited inside the bus, but eating inside are allowed. Second, we may always follow the itinerary that always given to you, and always stay by the group. And if you have any questions to clarify, don't hesitate to call my attention. Is that okay, my dear tourists? Okay, thank you very much.
Cities will you be visiting? We have here Quezon City, Caloocan, Pasig City, Makati, and the city of Manila. As for the climate in the cities that we are going to, as of today, it's humid and it's 31.7 degrees Celsius. You can adjust the air conditioner window above.
Just for the information, this is a rolling tour bus. If you want to take a pee or need to go to the restroom, don't hesitate to ask. Caloocan is a very progressive and a busy city that still firmly holds on to its rich history and colorful culture. The city is a first-class, highly urbanized city in Metro Manila based on the data provided by the Department of Finance as of June 30, 2010. Though the city is a busy environment, but it still possesses some of the best historical, cultural, and man-made attractions which never fails to amaze visitors like you. I promise you are going to enjoy your trip here at Mulawi, Novaliches, Caloocan City, Metro Manila. Hello everyone, my name is Rainy Rose, but you can call me Rainy for short. On Happy Travel Tours, I'd like to welcome you all to the North Caloocan. The bus ride will take about for 1 hour and 3 minutes for 26.8 kilometers from Manila to North Caloocan City. While the bus ride from Manila to Amparo Nature Park will take about for 1 hour and 1 minute only for 27.9 kilometers. Amparo Nature Park is located inside Amparo Subdivision in Caloocan, nearby SM Fairview, Robinsons Novaliches, and Ayala Fairview Terraces. Mayor Oscar has directed that the new Amparo Nature Park, located at Mulawin Street in Amparo, North Caloocan, opened to the public last March 15. It will open by 9 o'clock a.m. every Monday to Saturday. Amparo Nature Park has a walking and jogging paths, a swimming pool, shower rooms, function halls, a mini forest, gardens, and other amenities that are available at the park. Kaya san ka pa? Did you know that admission is free? The swimming and shower facilities as well as the picnic shelters. The City Council has yet to pass legislation establishing a low-cost fee for park maintenance and improvement. A short reminder for our lovely tourists, we should maintain cleanliness and care for the facilities and plants in the gardens so that it can provide long-term benefits to the people.
Hello, hello, hello! A wonderful afternoon to everybody and welcome to our humble bus. My name is Matthew Ray and I will be your baby for today. Cherries! Siyempre, tour guide niyo ako sa umaga, pwedeng Joe at sa gabi. Cherries again! And before I officially introduce the tourist destination we're going to, let me first give you some of the things you might want to know here in North Caloocan City. This place is very different from South Caloocan that we just went to. Why? It's because this city is not that civilized and you'll not be seeing any stores, restaurants, malls, or anything on the roadway, but instead you will be seeing a lot of trees and subdivisions, which is somehow also a good thing for those people who once lived in a very quiet place. So here we go. This is Gubat sa Ciudad Resort, Bagumbong, Caloocan City North. It's a leisure resort. The official name of this resort is Gubat sa Ciudad. Okay? A beautiful setting for retreats, camping, birthday parties, and office activities. This one-of-a-kind resort features 7 pools of varying heights and widths, each with a matching water slide that would ensure even the most insane water enthusiasts. A large pavilion, cottages, air-conditioned rooms, basketball and volleyball courts, a children's playground, and 3 homes are also available. Gubat sa Ciudad Resort is a great for nature lovers, outings, camping, scout, or warfield training, filming vacations, seminars, social gatherings, and even family reunions.
Being the biggest city in Metro Manila in terms of land area, there is no surprise that Quezon City has a lot to offer. Quezon City is also known as QC, is proof that you don't have to go too far to see different historical places. Sometimes, all it takes is a bus ride. So what are you waiting for? Let's go!
The Mesa Eco Park is another Quezon City tourist attraction that allows you to get away from the city's business. The Mesa Park and Resort was founded in the 1950s. It was accessible to the public and rapidly became a favorite picnic spot for Metro Manila residents until the mid-1970s. The 33-hectare environmental park is family-friendly and has a bunch of activities for visitors. Here, you may get a wildlife encounter and learn more about nature. Indeed, the recreated tropical forest setting at La Mesa Eco Park offers a healthier recreational alternative for people of Metro Manila and neighboring areas. Also, the park offers affordable, accessible, and safe outdoor activity for families. Biking, fishing, horseback riding, camping, hiking, ziplining, and archery are just a few of the activities you may enjoy with your loved ones when you visit this lovely park. You should absolutely include this to your trip travel plans and bring all your loved ones with you.
Welcome to Monasterio Real de Santa Clara de Manila. We are here at the Katipunan Avenue, Quezon City. Did you all know that the monastery was established in 1621 in Intramuros, Manila? Sadly, the original monastery was badly damaged by the Americans' bombing of Manila during the World War II 1939 to 1945. In their attempt to flush out the Japanese, the Americans kills hundreds of thousands of Filipinos, including most of the nuns at the monastery. After the war, the remaining sister wished to rebuild the monastery, and then in 1950, the Clarissas moved to their new home along Doña Aurora, Antonia Aragon, Quezon Boulevard in Quezon City. And in the 1990s, the Monasterio de Santa Clara was forced to move to its present sites as the Katipunan flyover bridge was constructed and connected north and south roads of Katipunan Avenue. The monastery boasts of modern structure with the Spanish-American mission style, which is a breakaway from a typical massive earthquake Baroque style. And it is common knowledge that the devotees of Santa Clara always brings eggs with their written prayers to offer to the patron saint of Clare of Assisi. Outside the church, you will see various of vendors can be found selling trays of chicken eggs wrapped in colored plastic, and each of egg symbolizes a specific intention.
What's up mga anak ng Pasig? Alam nyo ba na maraming lugar sa Pasig ang kamangha-mangha? Isa na rito ang tinaguriang District City ng Ortigas, kung saan makikita ang mga dambuhalang building. Tama kayo. Isa sa pinakamayamang lugar ang Pasig dahil na rin sa mga magagandang destinasyon at turismo na maaaring puntahan dito. Tulad na lamang ng Rainforest Park, Ortigas Park at iba pa. Pinapanatili ang kaayusan at kagandahan ng mga bawat turismo at lugar dito sa Pasig. Kaya naman, narito ang ilang destinasyon na maaalala ng lahat para sa turismo.
Ito na ang Ortigas Park. Ortigas Park is an example of a cozy park. It has a little bit of open space hidden in the midst of Ortigas of these high-rise buildings. We chose this as our destination because we know that workers and employees also need to relax and to lessen their stress from the fast-paced busy district of Ortigas. It's not just for the workers, but it is also open for anyone who wants to relax and take a break for a while. Ang Ortigas Park ay sikat nga naman na pasyalan na pwedeng puntahan ng kahit na sino man. Kaya ano pa ang iniintay ninyo? Tara na sa Pasig!
Ang Rainforest Park, also known as Pasig Central Park. This expanse of nature in Barangay Maybunga is an oasis of the city's hustle and bustle. Tama. It includes a butterfly garden, a swimming pool, a pavilion, basketball, and even seniors parks. And alam nyo ba, meron din ditong gym. Tama kayo. At meron din dito na youth training center, where leadership training seminars are held entirely of the park can be quiet in a walk. But they train for a quick trip along with many features. Magandang bagay na mayroong ito sa Pasig para na rin makatulong sa turismo, hindi lamang sa kanilang mga mamamayan, kundi para sa ibang mga distrito.
The Makati district of Manila is the city's financial core, with many premium businesses, apartments, and of course, attractions. While certain parts of Makati are very posh, others are known as Manila's red light districts, and plenty of historical sites too. Makati's diversity and fun activities is what attracted us in and kept us entertained. So buckle in and enjoy the ride. Calling the attention of everyone, kindly check if the person beside you is still alive. Just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the oldest cultural landmark in Makati City, the Guadalupe Ruins, also known as the Nuestra Senora de Gracia or the Guadalupe Church. This is one of the symbols of the Spanish possession of the Philippines, for it has been the fortress during the War of Philippine Independence in 1898. As you can see the remnants of and influences from the Spanish occupation throughout the design of the church. And isn't it peaceful to look at something in Makati that it's not a modern infrastructure, that there is a history behind Makati City, behind the glitz and glamour of the city. So take a picture of the monastery's neo-Romanesque Gothic architecture. Doesn't that sound like a fun style? Hope you all enjoy the view and enjoy the ride.
The Greenbelt Chapel sits like a jewel in the middle of a gorgeously manicured ground. The Mass is heard 3 times daily. A stone away is a Greenbelt 5, where you can atone from your sins by supporting local design talents. An entire top floor wing is dedicated for the homegrown brands. The church makes a break for a welcome of meditation, prayer, and just a short respite for the city life. It is surrounded by trees that add charm to its unique architecture.
Welcome to Manila. Manila. I keep coming back to Manila. Charot! So, we are here in Manila. Manila is the capital city of the Philippines. It serves as the center of culture, economy, education, and government in the Philippines. It is the most populous region of the country and one of the densely populated in the world. It is also the main gateway for international travelers going to the Philippines by flight. Manila also ranked third as the most expensive city to live in Southeast Asia. Paco Park. Paco Park is a leisure and nature park that was constructed by the Dominicans in the Spanish colonial era once in Manila's public cemetery. It is on the main street of General Luna in Paco, Manila, and eastern part of Padre Faura Street. During the reign of President Diosdado Macapagal, the reserve was transformed into a memorial park in 1966. After the conflict, Paco Park's grandeur had been progressively rebuilt and has been a government beach and community promenade since then. Paco Park, with its interior curves strong as the cemetery, is triangular. Its room became empty to become niches, and a second outside door with dense, adobe-like bricks was constructed as the population proceeded to expand. The towers then became walking paths. In the garden, a fence was also built. The tiny, dome-coated Roman Catholic church devoted to Saint Pancratius.
Hola! Buenos dias! San Agustin Church is a Philippine oldest church and one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Having built in 1571, designed by Juan de Macias, and completed in 1604 with the monastery. This church symbolizes the majesty and equilibrium of Spanish Golden Era. In 1988, San Agustin Church Manila was used as a meeting place for Americans and Spaniards to discuss and sign the surrender of Manila to the Americans. During World War II, Japanese forces turned St. Augustine Church Manila into a prisoner concentration camp. Of course, noise is not allowed here, and we just need to focus on praying and take a picture in this Baroque-style church.
Good morning everyone! Annyeonghaseyo! So syempre, bago tayo mag-tour, don't forget to use your sunscreen because we have a humid weather today for the protection natin at para ingatan ka din. Yan, humuhugot na si Ninang Riza because we're traveling around the city. That's why. So everyone, welcome to Caloocan City. I am Riza Maridantes, ang nagmamagandang tour guide nyo. Ang makahula pala kung north or south ang pupuntahan natin ay may prize, pangkabuhayan showcase mula kay Ninang Riza. Ayan, may nagtataas na. Ano ang sagot mo?
South.
South, tama ya. So, what are we waiting for? Simulan na natin. So, Caloocan comes from the Tagalog root word look or Calooc-Loocan means the innermost area. Caloocan is one of those cities in the Philippines which are filled with hustle and fast-paced lifestyle. So with huge historical museums to ancient churches, this city reflects its rich heritage and culture through its centuries-old monuments and the exquisite architecture. Naka-tour ka na, hihiyaw ka pa sa saya. Eme! So let's get to know our destination. Sit back and relax lang kayo dyan and enjoy ang ating rolling tour bus.
Before we dig deeper to the San Roque Cathedral Parish, let me give you some trivia. Did you know that San Roque Cathedral Parish was part of the revolution against Spanish, American rule, and later on Japanese occupation? As you can see on the backcourt, the parish churchyard served as a meeting place of the members of the Katipunan who marched to the Balintawak and later on launched their attacks to the Guardia Civil. To know more about San Roque Cathedral Parish, sit back and relax. San Roque Cathedral Parish is one of the churches that has been established in the Caloocan City. But what made it special is that it has been blessed by Pope John Paul II. People come here for some divine and serenity.
Yes, we're here at Horace Higgins Mall. Did you know that it is an old train stop where commuters would get off when the old Manila the Guban line was still open? This building is named after engineer Horace L. Higgins because he is the general manager of the London-based Manila Railway Company, which became the Manila Railroad Company under the American period. Also, this is not a station since it was only built in 1929. The original Caloocan station is located beside it. So, this destination is considered as the historical and monument site only. Thank you. That's all.
I hope as much as I do, you also guys enjoy our tour.
While most tourists choose to indulge their sights on fresh landscape, visiting Manila also entails filling one's stomach. I know you want to go down and step on the tourist sites we mentioned with your loved ones, especially your girlfriend or boyfriend. Cherries! But you will learn a lot more on this tour, so don't blink your eyes and always listen while eating.
Everyone, check your belongings. Don't forget your things and a few reminders before you leave. Make sure that you don't leave your trash in your assigned seats. Also, I ask everyone to remain seated until your row has been called and good as to go in the bus. Thank you.